Welcome back to Only Tactical Fans, where freedom has a fan base, sarcasm is a coping mechanism, and we read court documents so you don't have to. Today we're talking about the 821 denial in the CRS case, and if that sounds like legal alphabet soup to you, don't worry, I brought the sarcasm and the footnotes. Spoiler alert, he didn't file the 821 to get released. No, the real goal was to shine a massive blinding light on the fact that yes, you, law-abiding citizen, can be thrown in a cage without breaking a single law. All it takes is the government changing definitions in like mid-trial. You know, like a banana republic with fancier paperwork. So, CRS 821 was denied. Shocker, but that wasn't the point. The point was to put it all in writing so you can see how dirty this trial really is. You had to be there to feel it, to watch the government run rush holds over the law. Let's not forget the ATF themselves testified the auto key card cannot convert a firearm to a machine gun. But hey, let's lock the guy up anyways. Why? Because reasons. Thanks to the 821 denial, you now get to read it in black and white. Real quick, before we go full send into this clown show, support the fight by grabbing something from OnlyTacticalFans.myshopify.com. Shirts, stickers, keychains, stuff that'll piss off your HOA and your senator. All profits go straight to keep the fight alive and the truth online, so go check them out. Here's how they padded the denial. They stuffed it full of text about compassionate release, except CRS didn't file for that. They just used it as filler, so it looks like they gave a thoughtful response. But it almost seems like it was all around terminal cancer when it had nothing to do with terminal cancer. So I don't know. You read it and think, wow, must be a good reason he got denied. Nah, it's word salad with government grade dressing. After you scrape off all that filler dressing, you're left with two actual reasons they denied his 821. Number one, the auto key card is a firearm. Number two, he was sentenced way below the guideline. Alright, let's tear them apart. Here's where it gets slimy. CRS was charged under 26 U.S.C. 586(1)(e) and 5871. Conspiracy to transfer unregistered machine gun conversions device. But that didn't fit their story, so they quietly changed it into the documents to say transfer of unregistered firearms. That's right, they just swapped the word. Why? Because if you call it a firearm, then obviously the court can say, well, you can't get 821 relief because, look, firearms are involved. But if you dig even a little, like y'all do, you'll see it's pure fiction. Go look at CRS's pre-sentencing investigation report, the PSI. It flat out says the auto key card is not a firearm. It even says if it were a firearm, CRS would have faced like 97 more months. That would have bumped him up to 121 to 151 months and disqualified him from the First Step Act. But none of that happened because, surprise, the auto key card isn't a firearm. So everyone in the courtroom knew that auto key card wasn't a firearm, but locking up CRS wasn't about justice. It was about sending a message to the rest of us: sit down, shut up, or next. Or you're next. The rules, the Constitution, that's cute. Doesn't matter when they're making it up as they go. Or maybe they're just so incompetent they don't even know what they locked him up for. Either way, terrifying. Their second reason, they claim CRS was sentenced way below the guidelines, so he doesn't deserve the 2-level drop under 821. Except, again, false. According to the PSI, CRS was at a level 18, which is 27 to 36 months. The judge pulled a number out of the hat, 60 months, and called it a day. But here's the kicker, that charge is capped at 60 months anyways. And that max time is usually for someone with a mile long or someone transferring 199 plus machine guns. Not a guy with mailing a drawing, like what the fuck. If your blood pressure is spiking, don't worry, we got you. Head over to OnlyTacticalFans.myshopify.com for gear that funds the fight and tells the DOJ exactly what you think of them. Every sale helps keep the lights on and the pressure turned up. Why appeal if he'll be home already? Can CRS appeal the 821 denial? Yes, and he'd likely win because the law is on his side for once. But appeals take like 18 to 24 months, and by then, he'll be home. So what's the point of 821? To make the court show its true colors. And oh man, did Jacksonville Federal Court show off. They lit up the stage in full activist glory. Law was an afterthought, political agenda took the wheel. So thanks for that, we appreciate the transparency, whether you meant it or not. This whole circus will help CRS's future lawsuits. Bad news, the people responsible will never face consequences. Highly unlikely. Because the DOJ doesn't do accountability. They only do press releases and backroom deals. But every lie, every word game, every fake guideline, they're all on record now. So that's the breakdown. Sierra says A21 was denied on garbage logic and rewritten charges, but the truth is out now. You've seen it, you've read it, you're smarter than their paperwork shuffle. This fight is bigger than one man. It's about your rights, your voice, and your future. So keep talking, keep watching, keep fighting. So as always, subscribe, share the video, and support the mission at OnlyTacticalFans.myshopify.com. I'll see y'all in the next one, and maybe one day back in the free world with CRS walking out of that cage. Stay loud, stay legal, and stay dangerous. Peace.